Heyo, it's me, Harper Savage, and today I'm going to be working on a couple of smaller projects in one video. Also, say hello to my new desk mat, and also to my new puppy. Her name is Brie, Brulee, like the cheese. She is 6 months old, and she is a Jack Russell Fox Terrier mix. She kind of came into our lives suddenly. She was not getting any applications for her to be adopted, and my aunt is just a friend of the foster. We were told she was very shy and timid, and that we'd have to be there for a while before she would warm up to us, to not judge her right away. But when we got there, she came running right up to us and knew right then and there that she was coming home with us. So she is a bit skittish still. We're working on it, and yeah, just welcome the new baby. So the first project I want to work on is actually right over here. It's sticking up out of my scrap thingy. It's a little bit of a mess over here because I'm working on stuff. But it is not these cans. They're for another maybe project. Not sure yet. It's these art prints here. Not all of them, but there are a couple in here that I want to hang up. Let me take out the ones that I want to hang up and show you guys. There are two Zelda themed ones. We have Tears of the Kingdom and also Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know why I said that, but they are by artists. Oh god, did they sign it? Oh no, do I have the card? Is it this artist right here? They are by this artist right here. Feel free to scan the QR code if you're interested. I'm not sure how to say that name. Shandulio? I don't know. But this is their card. Now, the reason I'm making a video with these in it instead of just putting them in the frames is because my frames are not the color I want them to be. So I'm going to do something simple like spray paint them and call it a day. The frames I have are a black frame. It's very minimal frameage, so that's why I figured spray painting would be fine. But I want them to match this set of art prints I have. They are Zelda tarot card inspired, and I put them in gold frames because, you know, Zelda gold theme, obviously. And this artist who did the tarot cards is Easy Breezy Draws, and I have the whole major deck by them. So let's take these frames outside and get them started. Just kidding, before I take it outside, I'm gonna open it and remove the glass because I don't want to tape anything if I don't have to. Okay, so... oh my god. Get out. Oh, you push them down. I forgot. I haven't had one of these type of frames in a while. Just push the glass out very carefully. And I will have to find a place to put it so none of the animals touch it. And this one next. Oh, Jesus. I'm probably going to take this paper outside with me so I can kind of protect the area I'm going to spray paint on. Now, I do actually have a spray paint tent, but because these are so small, I don't really want to waste my time breaking that out. This is plastic, and I'm hoping the paint I got will stick to it. And it's also not a perfect match to the frames I'm trying to match, but it's okay. There's so little of frame here that I just want it to look related. Maybe not like twins, you know? All right, time to take these outside and get started. For real this time. All right, here's my setup here. I have to use my phone because my camera was not changing its settings so it could see in the daylight. But I'm gonna use this box to help me keep it up off the ground. And I'm gonna spray paint it. I'm gonna be using this stuff. It says for metal, wood, plaster, and concrete. This is plastic, so I don't know how well it's gonna work, but this is what I could find. So let's give it a try. So this is what they look like after 3 coats of the gold. It's not very shiny, it's very matte looking. So I'm going to take it over to my parents' house where they have a glossy top coat that I could put on it. And here it is compared to the already gold frame, just so you get an idea of how not shiny it is compared to it. Alright, so the next project I want to tackle is actually over here, and it is these organizers that have like this like giant sticker on the front of them. They're not great. They are from AC Moore when they were closing. They were for paintbrushes. Oh my god, my hand's naked. Hold on. They were originally for paintbrushes, but I use it to organize all of my art supplies. Well, not all of it, but like a lot of it. And I don't like that sticker on the front. I tried to pick it off, as you could see, like I got a layer of that one off, but like the other ones I couldn't be bothered after this one didn't come off. And what I want to do is I want to put this dollar store wallpaper on it. I have it on other things in my room. Like I have it on my drawers here, and I have it on my closet over there. It's just hard to see because of the lighting. So I want to put it on here too to kind of like tie it all together. But first I think I'm going to use some Goo Gone to try to get some more of that sticker layer off, because I don't think it's going to go on smoothly with that like mess. So I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to move that one over here because someone's sleeping there, and as far as I know, Goo Gone is not safe for animals. So I'll move it away from her. Okay, we need to start by removing all of this stuff because I'm gonna like lay it back, I think. Okay, this is as far away as I can get the shot here. So basically you're just a couple of, maybe a foot away, but I'm gonna spray this on. I'm gonna try not to get it on my silicone mat either, even though this one I'm kind of using here to protect my desk mat because it ruined one of my silicone mats before. So I'm just gonna let this soak before trying to do anything with this. Okay, I did do a little test with my little scraper here. If I go under it from the edges, I think it might come up, but it's not like just scraping off by me going like this over the center here. So let's see how far we can get before I give up. This is like a scraper from the dollar store, so I'm not expecting miracles here, but I was hoping it'd be good enough. All my good scrapers are in my craft studio at my parents' house, so just trying to work with what I got. It's not coming up easy, so I'm gonna let it rest for a little bit more. There's plenty on here because I'm like literally scraping it and finding puddles, but it's not enough apparently. So we'll see. We'll let it rest for some more. Okay, the spackle knife isn't working, so I'm gonna try sanding. Wish me luck. That also does not seem to be working. Like, we have a little bit coming up here. Let me check my other grits, see if they'll work. I'm gonna say probably not. No, doesn't seem to be working. So I'm probably still gonna sand this layer off because it seems to be getting the Goo Gone off the best. But I think I'm probably just gonna have to put the wallpaper over top of this, which sucks because I'll probably see where like there's gonna be like dents and stuff in it, like here and here. So let me get this cleaned up and we'll come back and do the wallpaper. Okay, so this is the situation we have right now. As you can see, the one with the Goo Gone did not come up like basically at all, even with the sanding. This one did a little bit better with just water and sanding. And that one was also water and sanding, but this one had like 1,000 extra like stickers on it for some reason, so I think that's why that one like doesn't look as nice as that one. And I couldn't get it all off of that one either, and I started to sand off the paint, so I'm like, okay, we're gonna call it good. So this is where we're at. Hopefully there won't be too many creases in our dollar store wallpaper, and I did not Goo Gone these two, and I'm thinking the tackiness will actually just help the dollar store wallpaper stay on it better anyways. So that's my thoughts there, leaving it kind of tacky, but that one I'm not sure about, so we'll just hope for the best. So my plan is to just like cut the pieces and put them on. That's why they're back on the shelf, because I'm like, I don't need them really right here to do that. So I'm gonna measure it out and I'll come back to cut the pieces with you. And then I'll set up the camera so you can guys see me like apply like one of them. So be right back. I made this paper template. This is about the size and shape it is on the fronts that I'm going to be covering on my organizers. The height really doesn't matter because I can just trim that off afterwards. It's like the width that's important here. So I'm going to be tracing onto the back of this how wide I need it to be. And then I'll cut it. It was almost perfect to like this cutting line that they have here. Dang. I'm gonna find a marker that'll write on this. Hopefully this one will be fine. Turn it around, do it again. Then I'll cut it here. Some scissors. Oh man, can I get this in the shot? That's the real question here, isn't it? Hopefully I cut it straight. Oh no, didn't think about that. At my like craft room studio thing, hi Chi, I have like one of those like, I have a guillotine cutter, one of those like those straight cutters. I think they're called like mouse cutters. I don't know if they call them that anymore, but that's what they were called. Where you go, like zip zip, like a zipper cutter. What is going on here? Get off, Chi. Oh my god. Chibi. Chirpert. Chirpert. Alright, well, I guess this is a good time to set up the camera. Okay, so that took up like about one and a half sheets. I have this extra like flap here that doesn't have the sticky backing on it. I tried to apply this one at first, but I stuck it down wrong and tried to peel it back, and it was one of the ones that were still like had the tackiness to it because I didn't goog on it, so it ripped. Which kind of worked out in my favor because the two end ones have the same like section on them now, and the middle one has like a different section. So it worked out in the long run. So I have a full other sheet of this wallpaper and all of my other scraps that I still have from the other projects I did with it. So let's look at the final result. I really like how it turned out. I'm glad I finally did it because it has been such a long time. How long ago did AC Moore close? Like forever ago now, right? And the worst part is that these organizers used to be in my background for Keycam when I lived at my parents' house, so everyone could see that ugly, like, ripped up sticker mess that was on there. But I'm glad it's finally done, and it feels like it belongs in my room now, and it's not an eyesore. Alright, I'm still waiting on the paint to cure on my frames, so in the meantime I'm gonna do my last project I've been putting off, and it's this tiny little keychain. It's just like a little white cat. I think it might be resin or something. I got it by donating $1 to a animal related, well then, charity. So I got this white one so I can make it look like Chibi. So let me get out my paint marker and hope that it sticks. So I'm gonna try this grabby one. I don't have any faith in it actually working on the shiny texture, but we can give it a shot. Go ahead and just, I can't zoom in anymore either, it's so tiny. Give him a little chin spot. I'm gonna make this spot go all the way to the back of the head somehow with this giant eye pin in the way. Oh, better be on camera. This is trickier than I thought it was gonna be because it's so small. And I'm gonna color. Oh gosh, I'll do his tail too. It's got a solid black tail. Guess I'll color on the back of it too. Why not? Oh no, how am I gonna get in there? Oh no! I did it somehow. Amazing. All right, let's see what we can do about this collar. He doesn't wear a collar, but if he did, it'd probably be his favorite color, which is pink. So let me see if I have any pinks that are thin enough. I feel like it should match the hot pink that the ears are, but yeah, it's coming right off. So that's not gonna work. Oh my god, could I not row it around? Okay, let's try this one. Oscar one, not really working either. Oh no, is he just gonna have a red collar? I guess that's the best I can do. I don't have like a super thin pink, at least not here. Maybe I'll come back to this project, but this is where we're at. Now, I wasn't really gonna record me putting them into the frames, but I brought everything back in here anyway, so I figured why not? Here's the frame a little bit closer. It didn't get as shiny as I thought it would with the glossy sealer coat, but it is what it is. Put this one in there first. Perfect. And the back. Up all these little guys down. This is unfortunate. I might have to use this to mount this because I didn't realize how thin this was going to be on the back. Here it is with all its reflections. And now the taller one. Oh, this one's a little bit bigger than the frame. Uh-oh. I don't want to cut it. Are you crazy? Oy. Okay, I guess I gotta carefully slice a little bit of this off. Didn't want to do that. It has a nice frame on it. Could just buy another one if I regret this decision, I guess. I do have the business card. Alright, here is the back. I want it to be like centered on here so I know where to cut it. Let me flip it around so I can mark it out. Make it look as even as possible too. Put it around so I can mark where I need to cut. My marker's dried out. Okay. Well, that's going in the purge bin. Purge bin is coming along nicely. If you don't know, this is the year of the purge for me, where I'm using up my art supplies and trying not to buy any more. Until I've used up more supplies. Alright, I guess I gotta do it by hand. Now I'm really scared. I think I need an adult. I hate that I'm doing this. I don't know why this print was a different shape than the other print. I thought they were the same, but I knew at one point they weren't the same though. I'm just hoping I'm not taking off too much. I'm hoping I'm cutting relatively straight, and I know I'm not. Oh my god. Sacrificed. This side looks like there's gonna be more cut off of it. Oh no. I'm so scared that I didn't cut this straight. Oh my god. Oh, rip that, like, white border that was around this. Oh man. But I cut it right, because I really don't want to go through that anxiety again. Oh, thank god. Oh, no! No! Wait. Oh, okay. I made it fit. Did I make it fit, though? Is there gonna be a bubble in it? Alright, let me put the back on and see if it'll get rid of the bubble. These are so much easier than the other type, let me tell you. There's, like, a little annoyingly big, though. Let me see. Is there a bubble? I don't see one. Alright, so there's this one. Okay, so here's an overview of them all together on the couch. And I'm planning on hanging them beside this like bush thing I put on the wall. And this is like my Zelda display, and there's Chi. I have an idea for the centerpiece here. Let me know if you're interested in like a video for that. Here's some more close-ups because in a minute there's going to be a ton of glare on them and you can't really see them very well. But here is the reveal. I'm pretty happy with the positioning I did, and again there's a ton of glare, so I'm sorry about that, but it is what it is. This room has a ton of windows in it. I can't really do much about it. Honestly, I didn't think we were going to be able to hang those frames today, but I'm glad we did. That's one thing off of my project list. But those are my couple of random projects I had to get off my plate. I hope you guys enjoyed that type of content. Let me know if you did, because maybe I'll round up some other smaller projects to put into one video together. So that is going to be it for me today. If you guys want to check out another like DIY video, you could tap the thumbnail here. If you want to catch up on anything you missed, you could tap the thumbnail here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to do all the cool YouTube things of commenting, liking, subscribing, and turning on that notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!